He recovered nicely after a couple of rough starts. When he first came over, you can hypothesize on why that might have happened, but generally he's attacked and he's been good tonight. He, again, primarily just trusting his fastball, challenging guys, getting in on guys, made a lot of really good pitches. It's just you like to see a guy have an opportunity to finish the season on a good note. I know he's up there in innings. He's had a lot of starts. So, good health, good finish, something to build on for him moving forward.
3 walks from James Shield, and you took advantage of all of those with some big power at-bats. How nice was it to see you guys being able to take advantage of the mistakes from the other opposing pitcher?
We didn't have a ton of hits early. We took advantage, followed up a couple of walks with homers. Polanco got a changeup that he left up a little bit, and then Buxton stayed on what looked like a little slider or something with 2 strikes. So that was really nice to see. To capitalize. We've seen it enough on our side when we've given up walks that have led to some type of big inning. So after that, we just kind of relied on Hector in the bullpen, and Centeno had a couple of big doubles late to add on a couple of runs, which is always good to see. So pretty good game all around. We played some good defense, and the pitching was outstanding to get the shutout.
Byron Buxton fell behind 0-2, got the count back to even, and then he had that home run. Those were the kind of bats I know you guys wanted to see from him early on. How much more comfortable are you seeing him in those type of situations?
Well, we're seeing improvement. To extend at bats, especially when you fall behind early like that, and just we talk about process a lot, but the more you get into those situations, the more you hopefully will learn to recognize what guys are going to try to do when they get ahead of you, and you can take some borderline pitches and maybe get back to even in the count, and then you might get a strike to hit. We've seen it a lot, maybe before this time around, where he just didn't have the patience to do that, and while it's not exactly where it needs to be moving forward, there's been some progress there, so that's good to see.
How's Dozier?
He's sore. I saw in the first inning, he took a swing, and I looked like he had a little wince, and I think it just kind of increasingly bothered him throughout the game. It's that it's in that oblique area on the right side. Potentially, it could shut him down tomorrow. I would imagine that's probably the most likely scenario, which is tough to watch him end like that, given how much he's played and knocking on the 100 RBI mark and those type of things. But we'll try to be smart tomorrow. I can't imagine there's a very likely chance that he's going to be able to go.
4th straight game with an RBI for Centeno. For such a little guy, he's got a lot of power to the gas.
I think limited big league time, but he's been up there a few times where, I think it's helped him understand who he is a little bit. He's done a nice job in his role this year overall. He's improved in his catching, and he's been able to get some big hits for us along the way. I just think that he knows how to battle and give you a good at-bat for the most part. There might be some limitations there, but like I said, the more you know yourself, the more you're going to give yourself a chance.